Hello everyone, welcome to my first Empties. This is going to be interesting. I've always wanted to film one of these type of videos, and I'm just like, you know what, let's do it now. So this is going to be long. This is probably broken up into several parts because this is just, I think, mostly makeup, and then some will be, I have another huge bag of skincare. Now, this has been collected over probably over a year, if not closer to, since even before I did the first video, I think with me and Cindy, I think that one I still was already collecting makeup. So yes, this is going to be a little while. It's gonna but I'm gonna try to go quickly as possible. I'm just gonna let you know my thoughts on the product. If it's something that I have some things you'll see that I have repurchased more than once. Some things I have not. Some things I never got through because I just maybe didn't like it for whatever reason. So you're going to be able to see my, immediate thoughts on all these things that I have tried, mostly all the way through, if not, again, repurchased. So again, this is not everybody's type of video, but I absolutely love these videos. I enjoy them so much. So I was always excited to do this. Obviously, we haven't done a lot on this channel yet. I kind of like this idea of just not showing my face at this moment, partly because it's the end of the day and the makeup is well off my face, and I prefer, if I'm going to be on camera or on the making a video, that I have makeup on. So because I do not, I'm going to just talk you through with it. I'll hold the product up before I put it away. Most of the stuff is going to be going in the trash, and I've had it for almost years trying to hold on to these things, so it's been a little too long. So you're going to see some of these things, and I want you just to be able to again, just know my thoughts. So the first thing I'm going to start with excuse me, is the Bright Future Sephora Gel Serum. It's in the name is Dolce de Leche, and I'm pretty sure I have more than one of these in here. I really enjoyed this product. I love it. I thought it was a very, very good product, and I would recommend this one. And I think it's $14, so it's not even that pricey. So it's a good concealer. This is concealer, by the way. I don't know if I said that. So that I'm gonna throw away. What else? We have LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is in Toast. I like these. I don't use them as just a concealer. They're mostly, I use these for cleaning up the eyebrow, under the eyebrow. And this is really what I use this for. So I like these for this. This one is a darker shade. I usually use a lighter shade. This one, I think I was experimenting with LA Girl, and so that's why I have this one. So I was experimenting with the colors, but I like a lighter version of this, but under the eyebrows. And I'm sure I maybe have more than one of these as well. Let's see. A Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. I like these. I do like this one, but I will say this: I don't really use eyeshadow primer anymore. I use concealer to set down as my base for my eyelids. So because of that, I probably won't be purchasing any more eyeshadow primers again. I can't imagine I will, just because I don't feel they're absolutely necessary. And I cut my crease when I do eye look with concealer as well. So good, but I probably won't use again. Smashbox Photo Finish. I currently have one that I'm using. I will continue to use this. I like these. I only buy small ones, though. I will say this: I don't buy I don't buy the big large one. I think it's like $36. I'm not buying that. I'm just using this one. I think this is $16, which, I mean, it's not a great price, but this lasts me a good 6 months. I use very little because I'm oily, so I don't use that much, but I put enough, and then I put a mattifying primer on top of this. So yes, I like the Smashbox one, and I again will keep replacing this. I have replenished this more than a couple times. Let's see. Let's break it up a little bit. I have Lash mascara, Lash Paradise, Voluminous Lash Paradise. Love this. I'm using one currently. I really enjoy this. This is supposed to be, I think, in dupe of the Too Faced one, and I enjoy it. Not much else to say about that. And then let's see what else. I have my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Finish. This is a ride or die. I think me and Cindy both have put this in our when we did our video together. It was in our favorites. So this definitely is a tried and true product. We really like this, and I personally, this is my top fave for drugstore, not for high end. Obviously, it's a drugstore product. So, but this is definitely my top for a drugstore foundation. And of course, my color is in it's right here, Espresso. So that's good. Another fave is the e.l.f. foundation. I have two of them. It looks like I didn't use them because of the frosted glass, but they have been well used, and actually they're probably thick and dry right now because I've used them up. This is in the color, I believe it's Cocoa. And I really love this product. The problem is I cannot find my shade. I got these at Target, and I can never find Cocoa anymore. I can never find that shade. It goes up to like tan or something. So I would have to order this online, and I'll be honest, I am some things I'm really good about ordering online, some things I'm not. This obviously just hasn't been one. Yet the Wet n Wild one, strangely enough, I ordered that online many times. Anyway, so this is the e.l.f. one, but I do recommend this. This is a good product. Again, I have oily combo skin, mostly just oily though. It doesn't take much for me to get really oily, so I like things that you know, can mattify. I actually have another one of the e.l.f. ones, so shows how much I like them. I have another Wet n Wild. Let me just go through the foundations where I could find all of them. I have another Wet n Wild that I've been through. Another one. Okay, so you obviously know I go through many of these. I usually buy about 2 or 3 at a time because of that. I have the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, and I really liked this. It doesn't have a pump though. That's the only thing. It doesn't have a pump, and so that makes this product annoying. But you know, I got as much as I could out of it. I will say I do mix a lot of my foundations, so by itself I'm not really sure what this is like by itself, because I know I probably mixed this with something else. I just enjoy mixing foundations. That's something I like to do. I feel like you can create your own finish, kind of add a little this, a little that. I feel like a mixologist with foundation, so I enjoy it. Also, I have this one. I have another one of these. It's the Maybelline, what is this? What is this called? The Stay Matte? Maybelline Stay Matte. Let me look in my drawer real quick. I have one that I'm using. Oh, here it is. This is the one I'm using, which is almost done itself. It's the Super Stay Full Coverage Complete Foundation. So, 24 hour. I use this shade 356 Warm Coconut. It is a little too warm, so I mix it with a little bit of a darker shade. A lot of times I'll mix it with my Fenty foundation, which a friend gave this to me, and it was lovely, but it's definitely the wrong shade. It's too dark. It's 450, which is too dark. So this mixed with a warmer foundation, I can use it, and I love the combination. Both are beautiful. Anyways, I don't know if I need to add in more things. I have enough here. So, okay, so that's that. Let's look at some powders. Okay, this is my favorite powder. I use this still all the time. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. I set my face with this. This is not the loose powder I use, but this is the powder I set my whole face with. So I enjoy this powder quite a bit. This is in, I think, Cocoa. Most darker, usually the darker shade of a lot of these lines are Cocoa. You'll notice that. I have, this is totally rubbed off. And this is horrible because I don't know if I even know the name of this. This was, or is, the Cover FX liquid drops. This was the darkest one they had, the darkest color. I do not remember the name of this. I did like this, but I realized like I'm not going to use a liquid highlighter on my face like after I've done my makeup. So this is something I'd mix into foundation or put on my face directly, then put on my foundation. And once you realize what you're going to use this for, you do realize that you can use this. This is like $42. do I think did not repurchase this, and I wouldn't again, because I have so many, as you're going to see, a lot more highlighters that I mix with foundations that are so much cheaper and do the same effect. So it's not necessary to have such an expensive highlighter. At least for me, it's not necessary. Again, here's one, which feels like something's in it. No, nothing's in it though. It's a Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator. This is in pure gold. And I, again, love this. I think this is a wonderful product. Just put a little bit on your hand. In fact, let me see if I can get anything out of that. You can see. That might have been a mistake. I'm going to have to wipe my hands. That probably was silly. But anyways, look at the color on this. Oh, can you see? Look at that. And so this is beautiful when, let's leave it up here before I wipe it off. This is a really beautiful, beautiful foundation, or not foundation, illuminator. And I like to use this mixed in with foundation. So for me, I really enjoy that. Okay, I'm going to wipe this off. So this is the kind of stuff they usually, I guess, cut out in when I watch these things. They cut out, after they do swatches, they'll cut out them wiping themselves. And I always wondered, did they wipe their hands before they did? And obviously they do. They just never show it. And I don't really care if you saw that I wipe my hands, because you know I have to do that. So it is what it is. Now, here, I have another one. I'm going to try to like read the things I've already talked about. Another L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte powder. This is I didn't talk about this, a Fit Me foundation. Maybelline Fit Me. I like the matte and poreless. I do like this. It used to be my only thing that I used because I was very cheap and liked only very, very cheap products. But it's not my favorite anymore. It's not something I use all the time anymore. But I will use it. I do think I have one in my drawer right now that I'm mixed. But again, I mix everything. So this is probably a mixer for something else. This is $3.55. They have done more with the shade range, so there's more actually now, but than just $3.55. But that's the one I use and it works. I have this is one of my favorite mascaras. I recommend this to so many people. It's the CoverGirl Supersizer. I love this. I think this is a wonderful product, and so I recommend this wholeheartedly. Again, more foundation. As I'm putting away something else, I keep seeing it. So I have another Wet n Wild foundation. I need to count how many I have at the end. That's a lot. But again, this is like 2 years worth of stuff. Wet n Wild foundation. Another one. Let's see what else. Oh, Kiko Milano. This, I think they were going out of, or they were getting rid of this particular foundation when we went to the store. And it's called the Unlimited Foundation. So I don't know what they have now. It was interesting. I never had one that had this type of like applicator. It's weird because if you can see, it's not even like an actual, I don't know if you can tell, but there's no actual sponge or anything on it. It was just like a stick. So I don't know. It was interesting. I don't know why they had it like that. It worked for what I did. I never repurchased it again. Obviously, you'll see only one of these because there's not a Kiko Milano that's close by. So that's probably why. Let's see, Becca Full Coverage. Oh, this was a foundation. This is a higher end foundation, probably in the $40 range, that I remember. Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream. I do like this. This is very thick. This is great for us oily girls. I think you would enjoy it. It's very thick though, very full coverage. So if you're not super into full coverage and very matte looks, then you may not like this. I actually enjoyed this. I never repurchased it because I don't know, you have to like really blow my socks off if you're a high-end foundation, because I just feel like the drugstore does so well that like it's hard for me to spend money on such a product that I know that I can have such a good look even in drugstore. That's just me though. Also, I have which I have another one of these, the Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector base from Becca. I'm going through a sample size right now, and I have a full size one as well. I love this. I think it's really good for, again, if you're oily, you will like this because this is very, very matte. And, you know, the good thing about this channel is that me and Cindy have different complexions or skin types. So I'm very oily, she's dry, We both might be combo, I don't know, but I know for sure I'm more on the oily than combo, and I know she's dry. So for me, this is a wonderful product. She actually, I think, likes it too, but for her, like her T-zone, I need this even a little further from in my than my T-zone because I am very oily. So I really do like this. You have to be careful. It does clump up a little bit. It's very thick, but it's good. I have another NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator. This one though is in Gleam. Again, beautiful, mixed in with foundation. A little bit of that with foundations, beautiful. Lash Sensational Maybelline New York. I love this as well. I think it's the butterfly effect. I don't know. The wand on this one. In fact, I have most of these particular mascaras. I already am using them. I have more that I'm using. If you can see the bristles on this one, it's really awesome. I don't know if you can see it, but the way it looks, it's just, it's beautiful. I like the way it does the lashes, thickens and curls and lengthens. I really enjoy that. I have a all-nighter setting spray. I got a sample set once where they came with this all-nighter, the D-Slick, I think. And there was something else. But anyways, I like these. They're okay. I mean, for setting sprays, I enjoy them. I will say, though, I don't find the need to spend that much money on a setting spray. I use, it looks nasty and beat up, I know, but the Mario Badescu in Cucumber facial spray with aloe and cucumber and green tea. I enjoy this just as much as I enjoy these. And honestly, I feel like mostly setting sprays for me are just to take down the powderiness. I've never found anyone that like lengthened my stay of my makeup throughout the day. That's just me. Actually I should say that there is one though that I would say, which is I think sister, either the company who makes the Urban Decay ones is Scandinavia. We got these at IMATS. This is the makeup finishing spray, and this is the post makeup recovery spray. Are they necessary? No. Did I like them? Yes, I really did enjoy them. When we go to IMATS this year, I do plan to get some more of this. So yes, I do like this. Again, do they make the makeup last all day? No, but sometimes you just like a look of how something gives your face, like how it takes the powderiness down. Does it give it a glow? The various things that you can like from them. So I like those, so I'll get them again. The NYX Pore Filler. Will not buy this again. This feels like it should be, I think it's more like the, what is that called? The Pore Professional, Benefit Professional. I don't know if I have one. Do I have? Yep, I have one. Yep, here we go. Benefit Professional. It's more like this, but I do not like either of these. I just don't feel like they do anything. And I bought plenty of these little ones, and I bought this one because I thought, oh, this is cheaper and it'll be better. And this one, I'm pretty sure does have product in it. I'm almost positive. I just didn't use it. I didn't really care for it. Okay, I'm going to show you hopefully all my Tarte Shape Tapes, all in Deep. Love sharp, oh goodness. Tarte Shape Tape. I do enjoy these. I probably have more. I have one that I'm using, but I will say my new favorite, since I'm right here and I can show you, is the Too Faced Born This Way Multiple Sculptor Concealer. This is my favorite. This is in the shade Maple. This is my favorite. This has beat out these guys. Will I use these? Yes, but or if I purchase another one, I will use them. But this has beat this. Well, I can't speak. This one has beat the Shape Tape out. So I for sure will be using the Born This Way concealer. So that's my current. Excuse me. Hopefully you don't hear that. Can't tell if you're going to hear me clearing my throat. I apologize if you do. This is the Urban Decay Quick Fix. I don't really know what I think of this. I don't remember what I thought of this. It was part of that sample set, so I didn't repurchase it, so obviously I didn't like it that much. It wasn't a repurchase. Okay, we're getting close. We're getting down. Yes. Okay, this is the MAC. Look at that pan. This is the Dark Deepest Mineralized Skin Finish. And I have another one of these. I use these. I don't use them as much as I used to. My makeup, the way I apply my makeup has changed, and so I do not use this as much as I used to do this. This will be going back to MAC though, with a few other items I have here, because this can go back to MAC. I have MAC concealer pot, I'm sorry, in Deep Dark Brunette. All used up. I think it dried out actually. It's all dried out. But anyways, this is what I have, so that's gone. What else? I have several of these Gimme Brows. Okay, here I got them. I have several of these Gimme Brows. This is in the number, I want to number 3, and this one's in number 5. I think this was a given as like a sample or something, and then this one is one I purchased. I should have more of these because I bought so many of them, but I will say this is $24. It is a good product. It sets the eyebrows for me, gives me those hair-like strokes. I love them, but I'm looking for a drugstore one, and I've heard of a few YouTubers talk about different ones that could replace this, and I'm going to look into that because I don't want to spend $24 for this product every single time I need it. So I'm going to replace that as soon as I can. Some more mascara. Love this mascara. Maybe my top one. Well, the Supersizer is my first. This is probably my second, and this is the Essence Lash Princess. Very popular on YouTube, and definitely does not disappoint. One of my favorites. So this is definitely one that I replace often. This is a Eco Tools brush. It is super dirty. Excuse me. Obviously, it's done. It's all the pores and it's broken and not good. But anyways, this one is a good tool. This is lovely. But I will say this. Again, I feel bad sometimes because things that I loved in this before a couple of years back, now if you were to ask me, I would have changed my mind. Because, again, excuse me, it's super dirty with foundation, but this is the Sonia Kashuk sponge. I love this one so much more. I will continue to keep repurchasing this one. So this is my current fave, but this was a fave for a long time. I have many of them. In fact, I need to get rid of some because I just have old ones that I should have gotten rid of a long time ago. Another LA Pro concealer. This one is in medium beige. This is closer to where I would underline my, or outline my eyebrows. So this is what I use. And again, the reason these are lovely because of the applicator. This just goes in the curve and crook of your eyebrows so that it is easy to do your eyebrows. So I like this a lot. This I will continue to buy. And LA Girl's now at Ulta, so that's a win. I'm going to show you some of my pencils, eyeliner pencils. Okay, for the longest time, I was in love with the Too Faced, I think it's the Too Faced Sketch Marker. I loved this. I think it's super cute. I enjoyed that. The tip is a felt tip. I like felt tips or brush tips. It doesn't really make a difference to me per se. As long as they don't like fray, I'm good. So this was a favorite. This is my current favorite, and this is the NYX Epic gel liner, ink liner. Epic ink liner. This is my current favorite. I love this. So this one is definitely one that I now use instead of this one. And this one is like 20 something dollars. So, and this is $8. So I'm always going to be looking for the drugstore dupe of a high-end product. No matter how much I like the high-end, if there is a drugstore equivalent that is just as good or better, that will always take precedent. Now, LA Girl line art. This one I don't even think I used because it was just bad. There's nothing else I can say about it. It was bad. It did not work. Did not enjoy it. And I'm pretty sure that it just dried out. This is, whose is this? This is, oh, I got this from a BoxyCharm. All the writing is off, but this is a Winky Lux eyebrow pencil. I wish I ate some of it out. This was awesome. This was really, really good. I enjoyed it. It was kind of like the eye definer from like Anastasia Beverly Hills or the... Okay, well, I just had an epic fail. As I have my configuration of keeping this ring light up, and it's got a barbell holding down the base of this, and it decided to roll away as I was trying to find this thing, which I'm gonna say it's so much pressure now. This better be amazing for me having to work so hard to get it out, and it is. It really is. It's amazing. So this is the Goof Proof brow pencil. It is nice spoolie, and again, really nice brow pencil. Very lovely. This is my current fave, but I did enjoy these. I also have the brow definer, Anastasia Beverly Hills brow definer, and again, like this one better. So this is the current fave. Again, we're went through so much work. Oh, and it's still trying to come to the party. Get out of here. Anyways, let's see. I got a few more things to go, and then I'm done. This is actually going a little faster. I thought this could be a 2-hour video, and it's not. Okay, let me just do this. Okay, the Milani Amore the Milani Amore matte metallic lip cream. Cindy gave this to me. I do not like it. I don't know if she liked it or not, but I can't stand this. There's a smell to this that's for me off-putting. I don't like it, so I don't use it. It's in the color Pretty Problematic, and you are pretty problematic. So yes, not the biggest fan of this one. Okay, the Red Tarte Ready Set Radiant. Again, I really enjoyed this one. This is a nice glowing setting spray, which I actually like to use spraying my brushes when I'm doing like a shimmery eyeshadow. I sprayed this and I use it. Again, what am I going to buy a full size? It's like $30 product. I'm not going to buy a full size of this. If I get this as a sample, I will use it. I did enjoy it, but I'm not going to buy a full size of that. This I did enjoy. I have bought more than one of these. I don't see it in here, which means maybe I threw it away. And this is the Milani lip oil. I don't remember. Oh, the flavor. Nope, doesn't say. And I don't know. Pineapple maybe. I'm not sure. It looks disgusting, but it was a very good product. I will buy these again. I haven't bought them, but I would. I think I bought it maybe one other one, and I would continue to repurchase when I remember. Okay. I have the ColourPop filter concealer. I enjoy this a lot. I have purchased more than a couple. My sister had given this to me. This is in the shade Deep Golden, and my sister had given. Can you see? Oh, I feel like the lighting is now off. It was so good before. Now it's off. Oh well. Deep Golden. Anyway, it doesn't matter. This one is good. And I enjoyed this as well, and I've repurchased more than a couple. Now this is the Tarte Maracuja oil. This is the sample size. The big size is around $30, if not $40 maybe. This one is $16, and this is a small version of this. This is a small, it's not the sample, it's the value size, I guess, or something like that. So anyways, this is the one I have. I enjoy this a lot, but again, I'm always looking for a different, this is so dangerous. Why do I do this to myself? I'm always looking for something that is cheaper. So this is 16, but it's very small. I don't know how many ounces it is in, but it's small. Actually, it's 0.5 fluid ounces. I now use, which this is my absolute favorite. I recommended this to more than several people. The Derma E. Okay, now I know why my lighting is off. Because let me pause. Okay guys, this is much harder than I thought. I have an epic fail. If the lighting changed, you will know why, because my ring light somehow got disconnected and I didn't realize it. I didn't realize how dark. I was like, why is it so dark? Now I know. It was disconnected. So I apologize. There's a few products that probably looked a little dim. But we'll keep going. We're going to keep moving on. This is the Derma E Radiant Glow Face Oil. This is obviously putting a product in here. I was comparing it to, of course, the Maracuja oil. I love this. This is a repurchase, and we continue to purchase. This is around $20, and with Ulta coupon, you can get it for cheaper. And of course, this is 16. So do the math. This makes more sense. Okay, we keep going. The Lash Domination Volumizing Mascara. I like this. This is from Bare Minerals. But with high-end mascara, I pretty much won't buy them unless they come in for samples or things free. But I enjoy them when I get them. I did like this though. It Mascara, Superhero It Mascara. Love this. Now this one I did think about repurchasing. But thankfully in my BoxyCharm, I got a big one this month. And before that, I had gotten a sample one from Ulta. So for me, I do love this, but it's not necessary for me to purchase because I already have some backups. And again, it's hard for me to pull the trigger on things like this because it just doesn't seem to make sense when I love so many drugstore ones. Okay, now I have some e.l.f. products, which I think is interesting because now I don't even know how I use these things. I was learning about makeup, and so I bought them, and I did use them. You'll see once I can open this that I did make a good dent. So this was well used, but now when I look at this, I don't even know how I would use this because this was a bronzer. I don't even know how, to be honest, how I was even using this. Was I using it as a bronzer? I don't know, because I really didn't know bronzer, so I don't know exactly how I was using it. So I don't know. Then I have the e.l.f. Warm Bronzer. Okay, that was the Cool Bronzer. This is the Warm Bronzer. I'm sure I saw somebody on YouTube using this and thought, oh, this is a good idea, and used it. But I'll be honest again, I don't know how I even used it because I don't know what I would do with it. It's not a bronzer I would use. This is the e.l.f. Lip Exfoliator. This is very good. It's quite disgusting, all shriveled up and gross. But this was this was in, it just says clear. I don't know. It was good though. I thought this was a good product. I don't really use exfoliators that much. I usually prep my lips at night so that I don't need them in the morning. So I really don't use these, but I did like it. The Benefit Their Real Remover. Don't remember anything about this. This is obviously a sample, and I can't tell you if I liked it or not because I don't remember what it did. This I love, and I'm shocked. There must be another bag full of makeup somewhere because I know I have many more of these than just this one. This is a Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and in medium. Now this is probably too light for me, but this is a good mix. I mix it with like ColourPop or the Shape Tape, something like that. This definitely was good. It has the sponge tip applicator, which I like this. So I do enjoy this product, and got stuff on my nails. But I don't know why I don't have more than these. I should. I probably do somewhere. This was my first, I think, high-end lipstick. You will not be able to tell what this is because you cannot see it. It's written off. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in Heathers. I would repurchase this again. I haven't had to because I have so many ColourPop ones that I think are just as good, if not better, and the same color, so it's not necessary. But this was for my first high-end liquid lipstick, and I did love this, and I used so much of it. And you know, once liquid lipsticks, you know they've gone bad is when they get very like thick and almost like moussey, but like in a very kind of thick way. So this got like that, so I stopped using it. This is don't know where I got this from. This is a stained glass. It says Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics. I think it's a lipstick. I would never use it. I don't know. This is Milani. This is like a lip crayon. This, obviously I used quite a bit of it. This is when I started wearing more brighter colors, pinks and reds. And I got a red one for the first time, and then I got this one, and I liked it. And this is when they were in Target. And then people may not know that Milani left Target. They were in Target for a period of time, and for whatever reason, they weren't popular, and they left Target, and now they're back. And it's great, though their They don't have as much product as I think they had the first time around. That's just, maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong about that one. This is a NYX eyeshadow in Rust. I must have liked it. Do I remember using this? Not really, but I must have liked it because I've got full pan. So must be a good product. I used it. This I loved, and I'm sad that it is, I'm not going to open it because it is all, I don't know if you can see this, it is all crushed and not good. This is a CoverGirl True Blend blush in why can't I never find names to anything? Oh, it's right here. Deep Mauve. I think this was a good product. I would purchase this again. I have so many blushes, it's not necessary, but I definitely would repurchase this again. I think this is a very good product. I enjoyed this. So, but again, it got crushed or whatever. So again, if it happened again, I probably would never purchase that again because it wouldn't be necessary. I have some back to MAC products. These are full. In fact, either these are going to be back to MAC, or if I find somebody that would enjoy them. Actually, maybe I'm wrong. Oh, this is not a back to MAC. This is a NYX. Oop, I'm wrong. This and beautiful, beautiful purple. I think it's just, well, that's very faded, so probably won't give this to anyone. These are too old probably to give to anybody. But it was pretty at the time. I just don't use singles all that much, and these are just very old, so they'll be thrown away. This one again will be back to MAC because the packaging can still be used again, and this is in Beauty Marked. I loved it when I had it. When I used it, I should say. This is very pretty. Again, when they get old, they're not very pigmented, and this has probably got a lot of hard pan on it, so it's not my absolute favorite, but it's a dark, deep black purple, and it's pretty. And then I have this one in nope, I have no idea what this is in, and I cannot tell. It is pretty. It is a green. Again, it's not, I mean, actually that came out actually quite pretty. This is pretty, but I have plenty of greens. It's not necessary to keep, and it's very old, so I'll be getting rid of that. So I have one more thing. I guess I only have one more thing, and this is the Cover FX mattifying primer. I purchased this at Ulta, I believe, and I did like this. But you know, even these small ones are about $16 for these high-end brands, so it's kind of expensive. So yes, I did like it, but I don't know if I repurchase it. I have enough at the moment. So, but this is decent mattifying primer. Okay, guys, that is it. My desk is clean. Oh no, I lie. One more. Sorry, I got too excited. This is the MAC, and this is a dark purple as well. This is what I thought I saw this one, and this one is in Parfait Amour. Anyways, this is beautiful. It is pretty. It is nice. Again, I don't use single eyeshadows. This will be back to MAC. Now maybe I'm not lying. I don't think that there's anything left. I have plenty of skincare that I'm eventually going to be taping as well. But at the moment now, this is a clean desk. These things I have in this basket, I'll try to show you the basket, how full it is. And these things are going to be thrown away. But anyways, these are good products, some good, some bad, mostly good though. I enjoy most of the things I showed you because I repurchased a lot of these things over and over again, as you see. So again, completing my very first, what is this called? The Empties. I don't even know what this will be titled. My beauty trash, Empties, who knows? But at this point, I do really love these things because again, you got to see things that I actually enjoyed. And I will show you later on another time my skincare, because I think I have a lot of skincare stuff as well, or lotions and things like that, and that's not makeup, so I try to separate them. Or I know I'm going to find another bag. I already know. I'm pretty sure I'm going to find another bag of makeup somewhere, but I hope I don't. Anyways, thank you guys. I hope this was interesting. I hope this is informative and good information that you can use at another time, and I truly appreciate you watching. Thank you. Bye.